What's going on, guys? So I'm back today with my Line Trex 500 ESP that I am converting to Flybarless, and it's pretty much done now. I got if you watched the last video, the original blade grips didn't work. The ones that came with the ESP, they didn't work with the Flybarless upgrade kit. So because it didn't have these little things you could attach these arms on the side. So I got those in, and that did the trick. This baby is flying amazing, actually. I got let me take the canopy off and I'll show you what's going on. Pretty much everything's stock. I mean, everything stayed the same, all the electronics that were on it. The stock ESP electronics, servos, ESC, and I'm running a K-bar, which that thing runs great, man. It's so stable. I did put on the yellow tail fin stabilizers and stuff, and the blades. So that looks pretty cool. And like I said, it was pretty easy conversion besides the blade grip issue I had. So that cost me 25 bucks, but no big deal. The thing flies amazing. I got a video I got coming out here for it of it flying, and it just flies great. No 3D, but it just flies beautiful. So let me get the canopy off and I'll show you everything underneath there. So yeah, guys, when I first got it set up, I took my first flight, first hover. Everything was looking good, then all of a sudden the whole thing started bobbling like forward and backward, just shaking like crazy, and it seemed to get faster to the higher the head speed I went. So I was like, well, maybe something's out of alignment, maybe something's bent. No, nothing was bent. So my blade grips were a little tight, so I loosened them up a little bit. Kept doing it. I was like, what the heck? So I noticed in my ESP blade grips, it had the rubber dampeners in there, and the kit came with the kit came with the hard plastic ones. So I figured, hey, well, that's what the kit comes with. That's what it's meant to have. So I put them in there, and it turns out that once I swapped them out, put the rubber ones in, took the plastic ones out, all that went away, and it flies beautiful. Which I don't understand that. I mean, why would it come with the plastic ones if it causes that? Does anybody know the answer to that? I just don't understand why it would come with plastic ones if it's going to cause that kind of issue. And the rubber ones work perfect. That's just something I'm missing here. So yeah, guys, actually I did get a new motor for it, because before, when I was flying it as the ESP version, Flybarred, it was making some weird, like, vibrating kind of, just a weird noise, a buzzing sound. I thought maybe it was the one-way bearing or some of these bearings. So I messed around with them and lubed them and everything, and it still did it. So I don't know how old the motor was in this, because I bought it used on eBay. It could have been, you know, 8 years old, 8 years of use. So I ended up just getting a cheap, it's like a knockoff Align motor, but it runs great. It's called the what is this, Garrett? Yeah, whatever that is. So it's the Garrett 1600 kV brushless motor, and it fit right in there perfectly. Actually, no, it didn't fit perfectly, because it's a bit fatter than the old one, the original that was in there. So you had to take the whole bottom plate off to get it up in there. But turns out that's what it was. I think it must be the bearings in this motor are going out, because once I put that new motor in, the sound went away. So that was only like a $35 motor. Pretty sweet little upgrade. And not much else. Everything's stock. The Align stock servos, the DS510 for the cyclic, and that's the DS520 on the tail there. And I said I got the K-bar, got that all hooked up in there. That's running nice in the stock ESC. So I'm on like flight number 8 now, I think. Yeah, and it's flying beautiful. No issues at all. Yeah, guys, so stay tuned, and be some flight videos of this coming. I already recorded one of them, so yeah. So stay tuned, guys. Till next time, the RC Element Heli Edition